Hi, my name is Polly Long, and I'm going to be introducing Disney's functional strategies and competitor analysis. Some of the four functional strategies that I'll be discussing are marketing strategies, human resource management strategies, financial strategies, and R&D strategies. Although Disney has several competitors in different industries, I'm going to talk about Sony and Viacom since they are some of Disney's two largest competitors in the entertainment section. Okay, so marketing strategy. I'm going to be comparing Disney's marketing with Viacom's marketing. So the first thing, Disney makes impressions on different generations. Their strategies include triggering emotions in consumers. What this means is, for example, just recently Disney is remastering live action films such as Beauty and the Beast. This is in comparison to the 1991 Beauty and the Beast. They've kept the same features, the same storyline, the same music. This is all to entice emotions of the consumers who grew up with the 1991 version of Beauty and the Beast. So when they were showing their trailer, they put side by side the original trailer for Beauty and the Beast and then the new live action version of Beauty and the Beast, and they were exactly alike. And so this kind of enticed consumers who grew up with the 1991 version to kind of like tell their kids, hey, I grew up with this film, let's go see it together. So it was kind of like a way to get the parents and the children together to go see this movie together. Another marketing strategy that Disney uses is they use a target. They use this target audience segment with a multi-channel strategy. So what this means is, for example, a couple years ago, Disney acquired Lucasfilms, which is the creator of Star Wars, and they weren't able to not only reach out to millennials, my generation, but also older generations as well, people who grew, the baby boomers and such, who were kind of young adults when Star Wars came out, and in the 70s it was the big movie that came out that summer. So this has definitely a big target audience and multi-channel segment for that film. Now I'm going to kind of go into Viacom's marketing since it's a little bit different. Viacom, I'm just going to talk a little bit about Viacom really quick. Their brands include MTV, Comedy Central, BET, Nickelodeon, Spike, and Paramount. So just recently, the company plan to emphasize their brands a little bit more. They want to rebrand their Spike channel and rename it as Paramount Network. And because of this, they're trying to rebrand it because it's kind of more of an adult theme, and they want to make it more of a family theme. So they want to re-emphasize some of these brands and make the company distinct. So I would say the difference between Disney and Viacom is their marketing strategies is Disney is more of a consumer focus. They focus more on the consumer, and Viacom is more of a brand focus. So I'm going to talk about Disney's HR management strategy because I thought it was really neat. They go by the quote, "We create happiness." This it teaches their employees to go to kind of go a little bit above and beyond what they're expected at work, to kind of make things fun and interesting for consumers and just make it a really good time. It also includes to always be prepared for the unprepared. And this also just to make your job look enjoyable and make this great experience for the consumer. Another strategy that Disney's human resource management really likes to go by is they really like to put their employees first to create happiness. So what this means is they want to put their employees first so the employees can put the consumer first. So I'm going to kind of talk about Disney's financial strategy versus Viacom's financial strategy. Over the past couple of years, Disney has acquired large companies such as Lucasfilms, Marvel. They've also acquired just recently a couple of assets from 21st Century Fox. So those were some big acquisitions that they acquired. That's what their financial goal was. And they also continue to acquire some of these large companies. Another one of their financial goals is to increase cash flows and earnings so they can add long-term value for their customers. Now, this is a little bit different from Viacom's financial goals and strategies. They didn't really have a great year last year. There were really no changes. And so the only two changes that they really had were their revenues were up by 5% and they delivered their proper net earnings to Wall Street. Okay, so I'm going to talk about Disney's versus Sony's R&D strategies, because they're very interesting. Disney's objective for their R&D department is to increase value by investigating scientific and technological innovations. They do a lot of research in visual computing, robotics, human-computer interaction, and machine learning with data analytics. This kind of goes hand in hand with Sony. They do a lot of research as well. I would definitely say that they kind of mirror each other in that way. So Sony has a huge R&D department, and their strategy is new innovative products and services. So actually in 2016, Sony created a new research and development program called Future Lab Program. This gives the research and developers the ability to share prototypes and refine specific projects that they have with each other, so they can kind of go in and see the different tools that they need and stuff like that. Also, they do fundamental research in computer systems. They have a major project called Global Agenda, which focuses on broad global issues such as it goes all the way from energy all the way to healthcare. One of their large projects that they are working on now is called the Open Energy System Project. This includes managing renewable energy sources for kind of third world countries. So I thought that was very interesting. So there's really not a very big difference in Disney and Sony's R&D strategies. They're very similar in that. So now I'm finished with my presentation, and Faison will go over the concepts and conclusion. Thank you.